Hi everyone, welcome back to GridPro, and a happy new year to all. In CFD and structural simulations, setting up the correct boundary conditions is one of the most important steps in grid generation. Applying the right boundary conditions allows us to accurately compute the desired parameters in the intended regions once the simulation is run. In today's video, we'll look at how volume properties can be set in GridPro to define the right 3D boundary conditions. Previously, we discussed how face labels can be assigned on the CAD geometry and then inherited through the blocking and into the final grid, allowing us to define 2D boundary conditions. In this video, we'll focus on how volume properties can be set in GridPro using the available options. We'll use an expansion bellows solid fluid interaction FSI grid as a test case to explain this in more detail. Let's first turn on the internal faces by going to Faces, Internal. This makes both the internal and external grid sheets visible. As you can see, the grid consists of a fluid flow passage at the center and a solid grid representing the bellows material around the periphery. Now, if we go to the property panel, we can see that there is currently a single 3D property assigned to the entire FSI grid. If we were to use this grid directly for simulation, we wouldn't be able to distinguish between the fluid and solid regions when defining material properties or solver settings. So, let's see how the correct volume properties can be assigned using the options available in GridPro. Setting 3D properties using block labels. We have the topology for the expansion bellows loaded in the topology panel. The topology is valid and consists of 4,160 blocks. A cut plane can be taken to visualize the solid and fluid region clearly. Block labels can be used to define 3D volume properties. In this case, we have already grouped the blocks representing the solid region into corner group C1 and the blocks representing the fluid region into corner group C2. Under the block label input, let's select these corner groups and assign C1 as solid, and C2 as fluid, respectively. Once created, the block labels are listed under the reference group. You can select an empty corner group and visualize the blocks associated with each label to verify the selection. Next, let's run the grid smoother to check the resulting grid. Click Update to load the new grid with the assigned block labels. Evaluating the grid quality shows good results, with an average skewness of 0.12 and a maximum skewness of 0.73. When we open the property panel, we can now see that separate 3D volume properties have been correctly assigned to the solid and fluid regions. For the 2D properties, select List Properties by Surface IDs and assign the required labels to the surfaces. With this, the grid is now fully prepared for export. The grid can be exported to the required solver either from File, Export, Grid, or from the command line using the Change Format command. We hope this video was helpful in understanding how to set volume properties in GridPro using block labels. In the next video, we'll see how 3D properties can be extracted directly from the grid when labels are not set. Thank you for watching.